Hi, my YouTube family. This is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today, we're going to have a wonderful time together. Hi, this is Melody. Today, we're going to do a video about karma. Now, this is one of the video inspired by Buddha lectures. So, um, there was a story about two best friends. So these two best friends were living in a village, and they used to grow their vegetables and sell it in the market. They used to work together. They were the best friends. So both were married, and their wives were very good friends. And so they used to wake up early in the morning, go in the farm and grow their vegetables, work together, and then they sell these vegetables in the market. And at the end of the day, they split the profit half and half, and then they did it over again. And they had this beautiful cottage in the countryside, and they had running water stream next to the home, and they all used to live very happily. And so one day when they were working in their field, and then they were digging to grow new vegetables. So as they were digging, they were hitting, and which they thought is a huge stone. And then as they pick it up, it wasn't a huge stone, it was a box. And this box was an iron box, and it had an iron lock. So then they took it home, and as they took it home, they showed it to their wives, and the wives were very excited. So they opened the iron box, and it was sparkling with gold jewelry. So the iron box was full of gold jewelry, and it was in their field. So since it was in their own field, so basically it was there. So they dug a hole in inside their home, and then they buried it there. And then they, on top of that, they made a fireplace where they cook, but they really didn't cook there. They just made it to look like that. And then they were just, their days were going, and they know that when there was a crisis, they will take it out and use it. And when they have their children, they'll take it out to use it to give them good education, good life, and also they will use it to make big house, beautiful house. So anyway, the days were going, and then as these two best friends, they're going and working daily and dreaming about what they will do. Now at this point, they didn't have something called greed. They were just living, and they were very good friends. But then one of the friends' wife said to him that, no, it's a beautiful gold, a lot of gold, and nobody knows about it. It's just us. Nobody knew in the village. So what if we kill them? Then we can have all of this. So the husband said, one of the men said, no, we cannot do that. It's my best friend. He didn't have that much greed. Then she said, what if they do it first and then take everything? Then he started thinking about it. So then daily they were going like this, and they had it in their mind. And then one day, one of the wife used to clean house, the other one used to cook. So the one used to cook had it in her mind, the idea. So she cooked food, and in the food she mixed rat poison to their food, and they both ate it, and then they died. So the morning all the villagers came, and then they told them that they died due to eating rat poison, and they didn't know, mistakenly they ate it. And since the villager knowing that these two were so best friend, more than brothers, so they wouldn't do anything like that, and they thought that maybe it was an accidental or whatever. So anyway, they buried them in their land, where they had the land. That's where they gave the burial of these two, husband and wife. And then they started living their house life. They slowly created their house, and they had children, and they didn't wanted the villagers to know, so they told everybody that they're moving to the city because they want to give their kids good education. In the village there weren't good schools or anything. So they took the iron gold box and all their belongings, whatever they had, to a city, and there they started living, and gradually they built house and everything, and nobody knew anything in the city. Nobody pays attention to nobody, but in villages people do. So they built a big, beautiful house and all the luxury things, and started living a luxurious life. And then since they had a son and a daughter, as the son and daughter were growing up, they were extremely sick, so all their money were getting drained, and they were not only sick, they're very bad, evil, disobedient, and used to bother husband wife very much. So as they were grown up, going to school and colleges, especially when they enter college, they were became like two actual demonic brother and sister. They were extremely disobedient, extremely bad. They used to blow up all their parents' money, do whatever they want, drug, alcohol, into everything, and just not good kid at all. The parents were extremely sad that they worked all their life, and then they tried to raise good kids. They gave them all kinds of luxuries and good house and everything they could give them, but the kids turned out very bad. So both the kids were just ransacking the house. So once the parents went to a yogi, and this yogi was very well known, and he was sitting in a mountain top. So they took few days off and went to the yogi, and then they asked the yogi that we have done all the things for our children, but these two kids are horrible, and my son, he does all the evil things. He drinks, he does drugs, he mixes with bad women, and then he doesn't study, doesn't work, and damages everything, my car, my home. And it's even hard to talk to him, because when we try to talk to him, he will break things, damage things, yells out, scream, and just horrible. And same as the daughter, she doesn't listen. She goes out in many different men, boys, and it was just disaster. So then the sadhu guru listened to everything they said, and then he said that probably you have done something in your life, and these boy and girl came from that karma. So you probably heard someone in your past life or this life did something really evil to them, and this is the outcome of karma, because our children actually comes from our karma. So these, we have karmic relationship from our this life or our last life. So our children are the direct product of our karmic relationship. So if we have a lot of fights in the home and it's very unhappy and children do not listen and parents and children do not get along and it's just the most unhappy place for children and parents, then it is definitely from the karma. So the husband wife went home and then they realized what they have done to their best friend and his wife and these two children. Actually, those best friend and his wife came back as their children to punish them for what they have done, and now they have to endure this punishment all their life. So this husband and wife was extremely sad. So from that day they started going to the yogis ashram and helping out people and helping out the poor and needy and doing all sorts of good things so that their life will be little better. But nothing actually helped because the karma supposed to take his course. So they went to the yogi again and asked, and then yogi said that continue doing your good work and your karma will be reduced. So they started doing it, and even though the children were very, very bad, they still tried to teach them good things, but they wouldn't listen. As they're doing good karmas and their bad karma started reducing, so they became very loving, kind, compassionate, and very respectful to the elderly or sick. So slowly they started seeing changes in their children and children's life. And over a couple of years, the children became nice and good behaving children. And so God actually forgave their bad karma since they started doing a lot of good karmas. So then they continued with their good karma and also taught their children to do good karma. And so this was a story from the Buddha's teaching, and I hope you like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. So Buddha's teaching where all our family members, we have karmic relationship and they come from our karma, and we have done something wrong to them in our past life or this life. And it goes both the way, for parents for children or children for parents. It could be either way, but this is from the karmic relationship. That's why we have this problem in our life. So thank you so much. Bye bye. See you with another video. Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.